guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I am going to be showing you how to do a profile picture. Okay, so I am going to be using Adobe Photoshop here, and if you don't have Blender, and if you don't know how to use it, just skip that and use a website I'm going to put in the description. And I'm going to be using, well, I'm not going to be using it this time because I don't have the time for it in this video, but you just have to kind of like tweak around with things. Okay, so this is one of them that I made, and this one was a fail because of the background too light and stuff. And this was the second one I made, and I am pretty proud of this one. I used Blender for the picture, and I think it came out pretty good myself. But I do need to update the skin, but whatever. Okay, so basically all I did was do my character in a 3D rig, put golden apple and a sword in, and ta-da, I got my thing. And I'll just show you here. That is, oh, I know. Let me find it. Saved it here. Oh yeah, here it is. So, yeah, basically that is what I made on Blender, and it has a transparent background, which you can just look up. It's kind of awkward to explain how to do it. So I made a transparent background, which saves it as white, but in Photoshop it's actually transparent. So what I did was I added layers, which made it stand out pretty well. Okay, so I am going to be showing you how to do your very own. I'm just going to put that there for an example. And I'm going to be using a different model. Well, no, I'm actually going to use the same model because I don't have another one. I only have the ones I made on NovaSkin, which is the website I'm going to be showing you how to use. And these are flat, they're not 3D pictures, which is sad. Anyways, let's go to novaskin.me. And I'll put that in the description too. Okay, so you have this, and it might be a little, okay, whatever. So you get here, you want to go to the player skin editor. It'll open up another tab. And also with NovaSkin, it helps you make wallpapers, all that cool stuff, even texture packs. So I like NovaSkin. Okay. Let's let that load. So I'm going to type in, I don't know, let's just do my username, and then you just click on it and it'll put the layer on. So now I got my skin, and now I want to position it, and you want to do pose, and you can do these preset poses, but I don't like these poses. Let's do this pose, but you can mess around with the head, the right arm, the stuff there, and you can also have things held on them and have like, well, armor wouldn't work in such case because that's what happens. So I like that position. I'm gonna uncheck show grid, and I'm gonna change for the holding. And let's have a quiver. No, that doesn't look good. An iron sword, yeah. So basically I'm going to show you how to do all this in this video, and I'm also going to be showing you how to use Miminator in another video. And you can also animate with that, just can't get the transparent background, I believe. But if you could probably do that the same way. And now I'm happy with that. Okay, so let me just move it a bit. There we go, perfect. Now you want to hit this one, which is photo. And then you want to hit save picture as. And then it'll pop up another screen. If it wants to, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. And you want to save it where you'll remember. And I'm just going to save it as this, and just 4. Okay, so now that's saved, but since I have Sandboxy, I have to go through Sandboxy and just recover, and you might or might not have Sandboxy. So once you got that, you can close this. I'm just gonna go to Google because that's a lot less laggy. And notice again with the positions, it does take a while to do all the graphics and stuff. Okay, so now you have your positions, and I have a lot of positions, but I'm just gonna use this one because I feel like it. Okay, so as you can see, it does come up with transparent background, which is good, and that is what you want. I'm just gonna make the same size as this. There we go. I'm also using a older version of Photoshop that is free, but it still works fine. Okay, so once you got that, this might not all be the same size, but anyways, you want to go to Google and you want to search up something like, if you want to do this, you want to search up Starburst. I spelled that wrong. Starburst patterns, and that'll come up with a good amount. And you want to go to images, and you just want to pick out one that you like. And with this, I'm sorry, I'm saying and a lot, but with these starburst patterns, it does add a nice good effect with your picture. So I'm just gonna scroll down. Oh, that's cool, one's on the case, and I am going to find one I like. So I usually pick like blue and white or black and white because then you can adjust the colors, but not like 5 colors. Like I could pick that one. Scroll back up. So maybe I like this one, or if I see better ones in here like that one, I like that, but it has a watermark, so I can't do that. I like this one, but you kind of need the star at the end too, so that one's kind of hypnotizing. You want to basically picture it off of 2 main colors, so I like that one, but it does have a watermark. I can get rid of that easily. Wait, no, whatever. I'll just right click on the image in Google and do copy. Now go back to Photoshop, select the picture you want to copy it in, and control paste, and that'll copy it and paste it in. Okay, now you want to do control T. No. Yes, control T, and that'll scale it out, and you can just scale it out a bit and make it the size you want. And you kind of want to put up the corners together, but since this has a watermark, I cannot do that. And now I'm just going to try to edit it so it looks fine with the watermark out of it, and I think that looks pretty good. And now just hit enter to save your changes. And now down here on the layers, you want to drag that layer below, and ba-bam. Okay, now I kind of want to frame, so I'm just gonna search up in the top. Maybe I want a purple frame this time. So square purple frames, and you can just pick any one you like here. This is kind of what I like. It has all the colors, but I don't use it all the time. And on Google, most of the pictures are watermark free, and you can just take them. They're mostly stock images, is what I mean by that. Okay, so just a warning, on these that have the checkerboard, you think it's transparent, but if you just copy it, it won't be transparent, so don't pick those. So I like this one, although it has the ad on the bottom, but I can crop that out. So you want to copy, or you could save picture, but copying is just easier. So make sure you selected the one you like, paste it in. Oh, it has watermark on the side too. Whatever. Drag the corner and control T. Make it smaller. Drag it out. Make it smaller until it fits your screen. Okay, so I think I got that pretty well. Yeah. And that'll take out the watermark. Wait. I'm just gonna make this a little bigger. Okay, there we go. So you want to kind of make this a square as much as you can, and just make sure you crop out the add. There you go. So I like that, and then you hit enter and make sure the starburst pattern is on top of that frame. Okay, now on the starburst pattern, up here on the opacity, so I want to kind of scroll that down so you can see both. And I like that right there. And now you can do the dissolve patterns and just switch any pattern you want. I like the darken one, or the multiply, not that one. That's okay. And I kind of want to make this look like you're going in a warp, like a time warp. Yeah, I like darken. So just, yeah, that should work. Now, if you want to change the hue for it, I'm just gonna hit darken so it gets rid of that. Okay, so now you want to do Control U. Okay, so basically my video recorder crashed, and yeah. So you didn't miss out on anything. I'm just gonna review what I did. So I was changing the hue. I had the player on it. So I selected the layer I want to change. I did Control U, and I put the saturation up. Just, you know, it could change the color. If you want to make it look older, put the saturation down. Newer and better, put the saturation up, and just change the color. And I got the color I liked. So yeah. Then with the player, I did blending options, and I put a drop shadow on it. I played with the settings, so the opacity kind of makes it darker, the spread, the distance, the size, and I also play with the outer glow, kind of sharpen the look of it. Okay, so basically what I did after that, I would show you what it looked like with a Blender character on. So I put that one on, and I think it looks pretty snazzy. But I did not get to the blending options yet, so I'll just go over how I did the other one. So I clicked there, not on the check box, but on the words. So I turned the opacity down a bit to 40-ish. I put the distance out, I put the spread out, and I put the size out, and this kind of like blends it all in. And I kind of put the opacity up and just kind of edit it to your likings. Now, you see the outer glow, it is like that, so I just changed it to black, and that gives a nice sharp look around it. You could do stuff like that, but I'm not gonna. And then you just hit OK to save your changes, and basically, yeah. So I think that looks pretty good. So in the comments, just ask questions. If you have any trouble, I'll try to help you out, and I hope you like this video, guys. Peace out. See you in the next video.